This meditation is called the resilience tree. Seeing yourself as mindful and resilient in the face of challenge and change. As you begin to settle down in a comfortable position, allow your breathing to find its own gentle rhythm. As your imagination takes you along a path in the countryside on a lovely summer's day, where it's comfortably warm. Perhaps you can feel the soft grass under your feet as you pass through a wooden gate and find yourself walking towards a beautiful tree, standing in a peaceful space ahead. As you approach this special tree, it seems to exude an energy which resonates naturally with your own. Perhaps you can imagine just how restful it could be to gaze up at this tree, noticing its shape and colors and textures. It could be any kind of tree, although not an evergreen, but rather one which changes with the seasons. A tree which has existed in this quiet place for a long time. When you are ready, you can sit comfortably at the foot of the tree, feeling the softness of the ground beneath you and the texture of the trunk supporting your back. The bark warmed by the sun, adding to a sense of relaxation as you just begin to dream a little. And you can wonder what it will feel like to gently merge with this tree in full summer and feel its vibrancy as its branches stretch out towards a blue cloudless sky far overhead. Perhaps these branches are home to birds rearing their young, and you can almost hear the sound of their sweet song as you rest down deeply. As you look up through your green glossy leaves, you may notice how the sun filters through, casting patterns on the ground, and how the canopy of foliage provides shade for small animals to lie in and doze, finding relief from the heat, and how it can also become a natural umbrella, shielding all who pass by from the soft summer rains. Notice how you, the tree, are strong and full of life, roots anchored deep, drawing moisture and nutrients from Mother Earth. And as summer days go by, you can feel the energy of your tree as it nurtures its fruits, and they well and ripen in the golden sun, providing welcome sustenance for humans and animals alike. Juicy apples or pears, or crunchy nuts, or even shiny conkers for children to play with. As the evenings draw in and you notice that first chill in the air, the leaves begin to curl and fall, carpeting the earth with rich golds, red, and russets. Places for small creatures to hide, wind-swept piles for walkers to kick and crunch their way through as they bend in the face of the wind. You notice how you, the tree, is able to bend too, swaying flexibly in those autumn winds, anchored by those powerful roots, and perhaps you can hear the rustle of dry leaves as they cling to the branches and then are finally blown away by a gusty breeze, whirling into the misty air until the tree stands stark and bare against a gray winter sky. As rolling clouds herald the winter, they bring cold, heavy rain, hail, and snow, but your tree stands firm and tall, its inner strengths gathered in, resting, resting. until one bright day, the first buds appear, fresh and green, as you, the tree, seem to come alive. Your revived energy rising up from the earth through your very core, pushing out new growth, tiny leaves unfurling, and then blossoms bursting into pastel shades of white and pink, full of life. Your tree standing proud in all its glory, ready for the advent of another summer. As you now detach gently from the tree and begin to walk away, you can turn around and look back at the tree, considering all the parts which make it the tree it is, which make up who you are. Consider the roots of the tree as your heritage, your family and others who have taught you most in life, the source of your values. Consider the ground around the tree as the places where you live and work, the activities which make up your day, where you are right now in your life. Consider the trunk as your personal strengths and qualities, your professional skills and abilities, what others appreciate about you. The branches can represent your hopes, dreams, and wishes, including the goals you have for your development. The leaves are all significant people in your life, those who are alive and others who may have passed on. They may include people who have made a difference to you in your life and the networks from which you draw your support. The flowers or blossoms on your tree are the gifts you bring to others through your life and activities. And finally, the fruits are the gifts you take away from this to foster resilience in your life. Now see this tree as a beautiful whole, representing as it does the whole of you, powerful and resilient in the face of challenge and change. And with a sense of deep reassurance, you can now walk further away from your tree, passing back through the wooden gate, and then begin to come slowly back into the room, feeling the sensations in your feet and hands, feeling the breath coming and going. Have a gentle stretch as you open your eyes, fully awake. Namaste.